Hi everyone, this is Grace again, second part of this COVID outbreak collection. And today is the sixth day into the lockdown. And what you just seen is our factory's assembly area. And as I mentioned in the previous part, there are several ways I start to feel this COVID outbreak is far more serious than January this year, when we also had the lockdown in terms of the movement where we can move around, and also in terms of all the businesses are shut. Right now I am still looking after 30 people's daily life. As I mentioned, the lockdown started going on Friday 4 p.m. and there were a majority of the workers have been able to return home. So I have a total about 100 workers, 70 workers are outside, then they return home. I have about 30 workers, a production line one worked into the late evening. So that's why I've got about 30 workers on factory side. I've got to look after their living, putting up mattresses, putting up blankets for them, and also I've got to look after their daily needs. In January, when we still had the restaurant, they were not open for public to go into their restaurant for food, but they can do delivery services for business, for factories, catering. So, whereas right now there's literally no trucks except the public service ones. So I've got to start really ration what's in the factory. I've got to look after their 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Also, the government has been great in terms of giving a bag of food, like about 10 or 20 bags every day, but it is far less than what we essentially need for look after those 30 people. And also I've got to be creative in terms of what we cook and getting everyone together to do some fried rice with eggs. So I've got to look after their daily life as all the businesses are shut and we cannot move outside this factory. Second of all is in terms of production. With those people on site, I've got to putting everyone together to do a production. And the material, as you know, as you can see, a lot of our orders are specifically, the raw material specifically ordered for clients' needs, a specific color, specific Pantone. So right now, as I put them to production, I've got to first update clients on what's happening in COVID, what's happening in Ningbo, how it impacts their production. Maybe for all the October delivery, we need to push it back for 1 week at least. Hopefully we can catch up after the lockdown. We'll be able to resume production, catch up for all the November, December orders. That's what we aim to do. So first of all, we got to update on all the clients whom have ordered with us. Second of all, I've got to make sure there is orders look through seriously for what they can do, and make sure that everyone I have 30 people on site. What do you do? It's not a case of don't do anything or stay in one limited area, but make sure they have things to do, keep their minds off this outbreak, and while looking after all the admin stuff. And the third is because I've got to look after their daily life. A lot of things, one, I probably haven't been able to do needs right now is all fall on my plate. So in the last couple of days, people have asked me, smokers, where to get cigarettes, and for females, they've asked whether everyone's got enough tampon or things like that. So all things which I didn't think I would have to sort of discuss with workers about, now it's all on my plate. And so depending on how this COVID is, how long it will be, I am here with about 30 workers that continue to update you. Today is Wednesday, 19th of October. Thank you.